Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel. And thank you so much for being here, coming to you straight from the spirit chair. I am back, and I am so happy to be back. I missed all of you. I appreciate all of your emails. So those of you who emailed me, who were wondering what happened, you said you're going to be away for 2 to 3 weeks on the community page, and a couple of months went by. Worried about you. So I really do appreciate all the love, all the kindness from those of you who sent me emails. They really touched me, and I really got to understand, a little bit more of just how much of an impact I have on people, because it's really hard to see yourself in that light, to see yourself the way other people see you. And I really, really thank you. Thank you for those of you who have had patience with me, with being able to get back to you. It's been a rough time, and I'll explain some of that to you in just a minute. I also want to take the time to thank my divine masculine, the person I'm connected to, my beloved. I don't need to stay attached to labels, but you know who you are. I really appreciate, I know I say this to you in my mind all the time, especially like at night, but I want to say to you, thank you so very much for really seeing me, for really encouraging me, for supporting me, for loving me. Really letting me know, hey, you can do this. Don't give up on yourself. You have so much to give. And I'm getting a little choked up. But you know who you are, and yes, purple carpet, you know what that means, the unfolding. And we are in it to win it. And I am so blessed and so grateful for our connection. And I just know that when it is the right time, and we both really will know it. We will know it. When it is the right time to communicate in the physical, we will be guided, and that will be supported by the universe. So I'm not worried about that, but I'm just so really blessed to have you in my life. Even if it's just on the telepathic level right now, I mean, it's beautiful, it's real. And I am I'm really just so grateful, so very grateful. So what has happened? Okay, what has happened? So I had been sick for a very long time, for a number of years, probably for like a good 15 years, with lots of different symptoms, what people would more than likely classify as autoimmune disorder, just different infections, having brain fog, having neurological symptoms, extremely tired, lots of fatigue, skin rashes, hair falling out, you name it, I've had it. It's just been really very, very, very difficult. People have no idea, because this wasn't something that I was planning on really putting out there. But I am being vulnerable with you guys, because I really think that it's best to just be real with these things. And if someone knows somebody, or maybe you're someone watching this that can relate to this video, then I hope that maybe this has helped you in some way. So I have tried all kinds of things over the years. I've tried going to Vitamin Shop. I tried to go to Whole Foods. I've tried to go to all these different places trying to seek out natural remedies for myself, because I really wanted to do things the natural way, because I'm all about doing things holistically, wholeness, union. I've worked with an integrative doctor before. I've worked with a functional medicine doctor before. I've gone to healers, and nothing was really getting me over the hump. So I would be feeling a little bit better, but I would still be snowballing down. So I, was like, wow, what's going on? I'm doing all these detoxes. I'm taking all of these supplements. I'm taking antivirals, plant-based antivirals. I'm taking probiotics. I'm meditating. I'm doing all this energy clearing work. What the heck is going on, right? So it wasn't until actually last year, one of my good friends sent me an article about breast implant illness, that I really started thinking, okay, so you know what? This is the one thing that I have not addressed. These are foreign objects that are in my body day in and day out. I didn't realize that even though I had saline breast implants, that they still weren't good for the body at all. I just, didn't want to know it. When I put them in my 20s, was told they were safe. You know how that goes. And now all this information is out there, including people who are public figures talking about how they have gotten autoimmune types of, diagnosis, everything from MS to Lyme to lupus to Hashimoto's, Epstein-Barr, a big one. And what do they all have in common? They all have the breast implants. And so they made that huge decision to remove them. I didn't want to know it at the time. I was kind of, took these in as my own and said to myself, I'm not parting with them. It's got to be anything but that, right? But something really clicked inside of me. I know that my higher self really spoke up on this one. So did my guides. And it was like a light switch went on that I had to get these out. It was so important. In order to save my health, save my life, save my journey, my ascension journey, I had to get these out. These were the opposite of wholeness and unity. They were the opposite of self-love and acceptance. There was no way that I was going to be able to continue on my journey and it was send and own my heart space, own my heart chakra, have my health be an optimal health unless I got these things out. They're loaded with chemicals, everything from heavy metals to formaldehyde, all types of neurotoxins in breast implants. So I had made the decision to get them out. I made that very difficult decision, but yet a very sure, confident decision to get them out. And I worked with this amazing surgeon, young surgeon, Dr. Adam Perry, only 20 minutes away from me. And I felt really, really comfortable with him. And we went through with it on April 1st, got them out. Let me tell you, now putting them in was hard. Taking them out was the hardest, nightmarish experience that I have ever had, physically, mentally, emotionally. I did not realize it was going to be that hard. I did not take any medications. I just took extra strength Tylenol because there was no way I was going to start taking oxycodone. And I was good on that, but it was so, so difficult. The anesthesia alone was extremely hard on me. And I've had several surgeries throughout my life. This was certainly not I had the breast implants put in, but I had surgeries before that as well. But this was the hardest by far. And the drain part, having drains on both sides, were extremely painful and very, very difficult. But it was the right decision, and I knew it. I had no regrets about that. But what ended up happening after that is I had a severe complication, something that nobody wants to have when they go through surgery. And I wasn't even worried about whether I was going to have a complication. I wasn't having any worries about it. Actually went into the first surgery pretty calm. But I ended up having an extreme hematoma in one of my breasts. So lots of swelling and filling up with blood and bruising pretty much all over the place, from my chest area to my arm to the sides. It was scary. It was really, really scary. So what ended up happening is I had to go back into surgery. Nobody wants to do that. No one wants to go pretty much right back into surgery after having such a horrible experience with the surgery, explant surgery, and have to go back in. There was no way he could drain it without really needing to clean it out, while in surgery. So I had to do it surgically. So I had to go back under with anesthesia again, drain again, and yes, this is so hard to talk about. It was extremely hard, During that time, though, of couching it out, being on Couch Island, I really felt like, though, I leveled up spiritually. I had so much time to meditate, so much time to read. I really love to unplug from the internet as much as possible. I'm very old-fashioned and antique in that way. So I did a lot of reading about the spiritual, reading about paranormal, and that was really, really nice to be able to do that and to just really think about things, really think about my journey, really think about my purpose and my mission and what I'm bringing to people and what I hope to bring in the future, what things that I would like to add in or things I'd like to change. And so that part was really, really great. That part was really, really great. So I feel like all of this was meant to be for me to just come into a different state of consciousness. And really, it's a huge, huge lesson here for me as far as what it takes to come into self-love and self-acceptance. I had thought a lot too about, what goes on with, those who are out in like the entertainment industry and society, and what kind of toxic messages as far as women's bodies that they put out there, they keep perpetuating out there. How I felt about things, and and how I was going to really be dedicated to my self-love and my self-acceptance, and to my, understanding more and more about my beauty on every level. Difficult lessons, really, really profound things to think about, subjects to think about. But I know that all of this is definitely orchestrated. I know that in order for me to ascend, I had to get something that was so toxic to my body out of my body. Those types of things are very low vibrational, very low frequency. They actually block the heart chakra, the heart space. So you can't unify, you can't align with yourself, with the divine, or your beloved. Right? And just think about it as how many women, I'm not judging women for those who feel like that's the right avenue for them. That's not for me to say. But what I have learned is for what it's going to take for my journey, for me to really align with my best version, breast implants can't be there. They can't be there. And I choose me. I know, and that's like the huge lesson here is I choose me. I choose me. And it's a great feeling to be able to choose me. And I am so thankful on every single level for just all the love and support, from you guys out there, like I said, from my divine masculine, my person, for being there for me and encourage me in every single way. I am ready to absolutely move forward with things. So there's going to be a lot to look forward to on this channel. I don't want to forget to tell everyone I'm really excited about who I'm working with now as far as supporting my health. This doctor is amazing. So I'm honestly, my first appointment with her, she blew me away. Her knowledge blew me away, and she is so up to date with what's going on in terms of viral infections, viral overload, and what it takes to be able to heal from viruses, to heal from chemical overload. This is really her area, is chronic conditions. And so I am working with her, and you're going to be seeing a huge metamorphosis going on this channel that I'm really excited about. So there's no need to worry, okay? I am only going to keep on getting better and getting healthier. And this channel is going to keep on evolving just like I am. So I just want to leave off saying that I am absolutely booking people. So I know a lot of people were wondering, are you still doing readings? Are you still doing light languages? And what are you still doing? Are you still doing, anything? Yes, I am. Yes, absolutely. I am not shut down. I had, that was a couple of months, to do what I needed to do for myself. But I am absolutely booking readings, booking light languages. The clearings and extractions, I'm still on the fence about of whether or not my physical body should be doing that type of work right now. But I have to tell you, I will be giving you guys so many more tools, sharing rituals and things like that, sharing updated prayers on how to handle when you have psychic attacks, when you have things that are in your space that are less than friendly or highly aggressive, when you're dealing with infestation, when you are dealing with, being oppressed or anything like that, I absolutely will be here to offer you guys as much information as possible. I can't guarantee that this information is going to be exactly what's going to solve your case, but I will be giving you as much information as I know works for me. So definitely stay tuned for that. For more information about me, you can go to theparanormalpriestess.com. I will leave all of my information below. And I would love to work with you. So if you are someone who is spiritually awakened, you're working on your ascension, you recognize that you are a beloved, you are a twin flame, you're having that experience with another person. Perhaps you have fallen out of trust with it. Perhaps it's been really hard to navigate. Perhaps you just don't know where you are with it, what to do with some of the things that are being triggered. I am here for you. So these readings are an hour. They are one-on-one live readings. They are not recorded readings. I don't use any cards. I speak to your team directly. I hear them directly. And we really go into a lot of detail. They have really been very key for many of my clients. They also include a lot of guidance. Not only guidance from the higher beings of light, but also guidance from things I know have worked for me on my journey. So they're really just full of information for you, full of tools for you. And I would love to be able to work with you. So the best way to do that is to email me, theparanormalpriestess.com. Looking forward to being of service. Thank you so much again for your patience, for your love, for your support. And I will see you soon. And remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.